are asking drivers to slow down after the 13-car pileup here on Adams Road. Selena was walking home Wednesday afternoon when a stranger approached her, offering her sex in exchange for money. Isaiah went to the debit machine Wednesday afternoon, and seconds later, 3 men wearing masks ran up to his car, demanding for money and his card. It says no trespassing, but I'm sure no one would, especially if they knew what it looked like inside. The kidnappers had Victoria trapped in the trunk, just like this one, for 3 days until they stopped at a gas station and she broke free. City Commissioner promised me that this bridge and these potholes will be fixed soon. Hopefully it happens before one of these busts another driver's tires. Police say they had the gunman trapped in this closet with no way out. One man sees a motorist stuck on the side of the road, and that good deed ends up being his very last. You won't believe what Detroit is doing to this immaculate church. Details at 11. As the investigation continues, police are not slated to release the name of the person who fired the shots or the individuals who are presently there. Tonight, police are asking for your help. If you know anyone involved in the fight or who witnessed the fight, please call 911 immediately. The city threw a net over it, which was supposed to be a temporary fix, but here it is, 10 years later. Homeowners are required by city ordinance to properly secure them just like this. However, we have a list of homeowners who have not been doing their job. The FBI reports that there's a robbery occurring every 30 seconds in the United States, and most of them happen while you're not at home. That's why it's important to make sure your home is robbery-proof as possible. We're here in Pontiac where a deadly fire has taken the life of a 30-year-old mother of 3. Imagine you're done shopping and you're pushing your cart to your vehicle, and a stranger approaches you trying to sell you perfume or cologne like this one. We're going to show you how those strangers are actually scam artists trying to use this to trick you. Outfits, lots of candy, and Easter egg hunts will be happening all over Metro Detroit this weekend as families come together to celebrate the holiday. Happy Easter, everyone. I'm DeAndre Woods for News Channel 1. Thanks for joining us. Michigan requires drivers to secure children under the age of 4 in back safety seats. Well, the new legislation will bring Michigan standards in line with recommendations from the federal government and pediatricians. So today, News Channel 1 sat down with Taraji P. Henson and Terrence Howard, the new stars of the hit show Empire. Good morning, I'm DeAndre Woods for News Channel 1. Today is April 1st, 2015. It's April Fool's Day, everybody. But be careful on some of those April Fool's Day jokes. Pontiac police are expected to release new information about a suspicious death investigation on their east side. I'm DeAndre Woods for News Channel 1. Thank you so much for watching. Empire is next. It's been happening for years, and this pile of trash tells the story. Josephine has been living in the city of Pontiac for 40 years. She says it was a great place to live, and her neighborhood was flawless until they closed this elementary school.
Since the school was closed, it's gotten worse. We had no illegal dumping while the school was operating. But when the school stopped operating, we have illegal dumping.
Mark Twain Elementary School was closed in the early 2000s due to a decline in enrollment. Ever since the closure, it has been sitting here collecting dust.
We've had from everything from furniture to clothing to food and everything left on the street. We have called our sanitation department. It seems like every other week.
Now the abandoned school is bringing more problems to the neighborhood.
Got quite a few break-ins over here. So we have to watch the people in the neighborhood.
Josephine says this has been an ongoing issue since the school closed. When I asked what would she do about the school, this is what she said.
Wish they would tear it down.
Citizens living on Linda Vista have called and reported the illegal dumping several times, but it seems like it's starting to become a popular routine.
It's been going on for quite some time, and I think we need to put a stop to this.
The Knowles community is a pretty well-kept neighborhood. Neighbors try their best to keep it safe and clean, despite the abandoned school across the street. However, if you see any suspicious activity or illegal dumping, do not hesitate to call 911. Live in Pontiac, I'm DeAndre Woods. This is the Facebook status that was made after a few Walmart, Home Depot, and Great Lakes Crossing shoppers were kidnapped and robbed. State police say there's a new scam happening where scam artists are using cologne and perfume as a method to trick you. Here's what the scam artists do. Usually you can find them sitting in their cars, waiting to find someone who's willing to fall for their scam. Once that person is found, these scam artists approach you, trying to make you smell their cologne and perfume. Here is the Facebook status that was made after nearly 10 Walmart, Home Depot, and Great Lakes Crossing mall shoppers were kidnapped and robbed. Since learning that those past victims were indeed laced with drugs from the cologne and perfume, it's important that you remember these safety tips.
Yeah, definitely hold on to your things and make sure that you're in an open area. Usually I'm with someone and I park in a lighted area.
Police are asking citizens to be on the lookout for scam artists trying to sell customers perfumes and colognes in parking lots and report them to the police immediately. In Dearborn Heights, I'm DeAndre Woods. A Pontiac family is in mourning today after a treacherous fire burned down majority of their home with their loved one inside. The home that sits on the 200 block of North Paddock Street in Pontiac caught on fire Monday night. Residents of West Manor Senior Living, right across the street from the home, called 911. Firefighters were able to put out the fire, but not in time to save 30-year-old Liana LaDuff. Liana leaves behind 3 children who were staying at a friend's house when the fire occurred.
We were actually at a friend's house when everything happened, so the friend, we kind of told them like, you know, can you keep them? So she actually kept them and sent them to school, so we had to tell them when they got home.
Liana's 3 children will now be taken care of by her youngest sister and their father.
So I told them, I was like, well, God, you know, decided to take her out of her pain. You know, she's happy. She's up there, you know, they're chilling, having fun, you know, and she's watching over you. She wanted to be with God so she could watch over you and make sure you're good. So we had to explain it to him like that. And
sympathy cards, flowers, and balloons is what you'll find in front of Liana's home until officials can find out how this fire started.
The fire started on the porch while she was locked inside the house. So that kind of stuff just doesn't really happen by itself. So we really want to know what happened.
Once again, the fire allegedly started on the porch. Therefore, Pontiac police and the family are asking anyone that knows anything to please speak up. In Pontiac, I'm DeAndre Woods.